All right, y'all, today I'm going to show you the easiest way. See them two holes? Show you the easiest way to put that right there in that hole. The easiest way I've learned to do it. You're just going to need a few tools. We're going to need a drill. We're going to need a utility knife, wire cutters, needle nose pliers, a couple of those fancy hole pokers, and we're going to need 4 copper wires, just 4. I got 4 loose copper wires right here, just 4. And whatever, as long as you get the loose copper wires, just 4 of them. We're going to take this and feed it into there. Alrighty? First thing we're going to do is going to take our copper wires and insert them into the drill. Put them together. Put them together like that. Put them together. We're going to insert them into the drill right there. Should look like that. Alrighty. Then we're going to take our other end of our wires, our copper wires. We're going to put them inside the clamp. It should look like that. Then we're going to just twist it. Get a nice good twist on them. Till it's nice and tight. Give you a good picture of it. Should look like that. Now, if you don't have a drill and a vise, it's fine. So now that we have our wire here, what we're going to do is we're going to cut our tubing. The best way to cut the tubing that we're going to put inside our gas tank, we're going to take a knife and we're going to split it right down the middle. And now you should have 2 pieces, at least a split down the middle of the tubing. You're going to take one piece, you're going to spread it down, and you're going to cut one off. So now your tubing should look like that. Now, we're going to take our tubing and we're going to put a hole right in the tubing. We'll put a hole right about there in the tubing. See there? Put a hole in the tubing all the way through. That's the way it should look. Tubing all the way down your poking sticks. You don't have a curved one, a straight one will do too. Alrighty? After we get our hole in our tubing, which is, you probably can't see the hole, but there's a hole. There it is. There's a hole in the tubing. Now, after we get our hole in our tubing, we're going to take our wire and we're going to take this wire and feed it in the tubing. Now that I fed the wire through the tubing, as you can see how I threaded it through from the back to the front of the tubing. Alrighty, from the back to the front. Sorry. The reason why we made these 3 copper wires is because they'll fit through the hole real easy. So now I folded a little piece of wire on the tubing, like so. You can see it. I folded it, as you can see it right there. There's a good picture. So I folded it inside the tubing where I cut, not the other way, the way I showed you. Right now, as we got our tubing and our wire ready, we're going to feed this into the tank. All right, now that we have our other end with our tubing on it, we're going to feed this end into the tank and out through one of those holes. Either one, it doesn't make a difference. I'm trying to do it with one hand so I can get it in here and hold the camera too. You want to bend this end. You want to bend one end so to go inside the hole. Go inside the hole, inside the tank. So you have to maneuver to where you can get your tubing in there and it'll come through the hole. Like so. Like so. Then you're going to pull it all the way through. You're going to pull it all the way through and let your tubing go inside the tank, like so. See, as I'm pulling that tubing, it's cut right there at the end, at the bottom, down here. As you can see how I folded mine down, you want it as close as possible as you can, and a little bit longer, so when it comes up through your hose in your gas tank, when it comes up through your hose in your gas tank, you can grab it right there. This is how it should look when you get ready to pull that wire in that hole. Those wires should come out and your tubing should ready to be right there. Pull them through. See how my little tubing has already started to come through the hole? And I didn't even have to pull that hard, and there's your tubing. Like I said, make sure your tubing at the end won't get caught up on the bottom of the tank so it won't pull through. That's for all you small engine mechanics that hate pulling your hose through these gas tanks. Thank you.